Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the next episode of Fire Emblem Engage. We're going to be doing this nighttime thing.
Well, it's me, the worst of all princes. Oh no. What a contented look. I should wake you. But I don't want to.
Yeah.
Oh, you're up. You dreaming just now?
I did not push any
Sorry you
buttons.
have to see my face right after waking.
So, we're going to go through here with these reports.
What can this humble liar do for you, Divine One?
I'd like to have a talk, that's all.
I understand. And I'm prepared to accept whatever punishment you have in mind.
Punishment? No. I wanted you to know how grateful I've been to have you by my side.
Wait, what?
That's how I feel. You fight hard every day to protect our allies. There's absolutely no reason to punish you. In hindsight, I think the only reason you lied is that we don't know each other very well yet. So, let's change that. Why don't you start by telling me something about yourself, Yunaka?
Way to put me on the spot.
If you don't want to, then I won't pry. Simple as that.
Okay, before I joined up with you, I was sort of just wandering, looking for my place in the world. I'd left my old self behind me. I wanted to think I had.
You don't sound very fond of your old self.
Oh, I like her well enough. Others, though, not so much. That's why she had to go. But I like who I am now. And honestly, I've been having so much fun since we met.
Glad to hear that. Good talk, Yunaka. I think we should do it again sometime. What do you say?
You got yourself a deal.
You
You know what you are, Alfred? A barbarian in princess clothing.
Huh. What a nice thing to say. Thanks, Saline.
How did it strike you as a compliment?
You meant that I've got muscles all over like a barbarian, right? That's real praise, even if you're just saying it because I'm your brother.
It's not at all how I meant it.
Hey, it's okay, Saline. If that wasn't the idea, then what did you mean by it?
Your first impulse on hearing we were low on water was to dig a well.
Oh, right. Some mix-up, huh? Boy, was my face red.
Would that it were the only example. What about the time you heard some soldiers wishing they could cleanse themselves? You immediately leapt to dig them a hot spring.
Oh. Do we not like hot springs?
That isn't my point. Why is your first instinct always to go digging?
Because it's good training.
Save your breath. It's instincts like that that mark you as barbaric, which would be fine for most men, but you are a prince. Try to act the part.
All right, Saline, get your point. From now on, I'm gonna train even harder. No more skip days. Pretty soon, I'll be so beefy that everyone can tell right off what a barbarian I am. No more confusion.
Once again, you have completely missed the point.
Yeah.
Mrs. Saline, you're up rather late. Is something the matter?
Oh, Prince Alchrist. It's nothing. My sleep was restless tonight, that's all.
Ah, did you have a bad dream?
I dreamt my brother died.
Oh,
This is a recurring dream, mind you. One that I have had many times since childhood. My brother used to be chronically ill, you see. But even now, I can't shake the feeling that he might be taken from me at any moment.
Oh, Princess Saline.
Alfred has recovered since then. Make no mistake. He is the picture of robust health now.
That he is. He always seems so brave on the battlefield. It's amazing. For what it's worth. I have those same bad dreams myself. Dreams where my brother Diamant is taken from me. That is,
Oh, do you now?
I do. They're a bit grim, so I've never discussed them with anyone.
I see. I should like to hear more about them, if you are willing. But the hour is far too late for that, I think. Another time, Prince Alchrist?
Of course. I'm free to talk whenever you need a sympathetic ear.
Mhm.
He is perfect today, too. Every moment of rest we get is a blessing.
Yeah, there's so much to deal with that I need little moments like this to keep me sane.
Too true.
Do you remember our first tea times together?
Not especially well. We've been having them for so long, after all. At the time, my brother's health was still very tenuous. Every day was nerve-wracking.
But all that stress toughened you up.
I knew I had to be able to support my brother, in case of the worst. But just as I was getting stronger, my brother's health vastly improved, thanks to his training.
I remember how good it felt to see two strong siblings side by side. After I became retainer to Prince Alfred, he urged me to train as well.
Uh, Yay.
Is something wrong?
I definitely saw your hand tremor.
Oh,
Are you not feeling well? Have you fallen ill?
no, it's nothing like that. It's just that my teacup is pretty heavy.
That much I knew already. You've used a weighted teacup to build muscle ever since you became Alfred's retainer. But it never used to trouble you. And now you barely seem able to lift it.
All right. Here's the thing, Saline. I got a new teacup.
Pardon?
Here, try holding it.
Oh, what in the world? I've handled cannonballs lighter than this.
I had it specially made. The old one wasn't enough of a workout anymore.
Whew. No wonder your hand shakes if you've been using this for a teacup.
Now you know.
Thank goodness. If something were to happen to you at TA, I don't think I'd ever recover.
Aw, Saline. I'm sorry I worried you.
I'm fine. Now that I know it's nothing serious. Tea time again soon. Hmm?
Mhm. Now it's time for the cons.
Excuse me, Citrine. You're staring at me so intently. Can I help you with something?
Oh, I was just admiring your dress. We seem to have similar tastes. Who's your designer?
Tactics don't seem bound by convention. Would you be willing to teach me? I learned it all from fighting in an arena. If you're okay getting a little dirty, let's do it.
You are as family to me. We shall walk the same path and fight the same battles.
I feel safer with you on my side. In every battle, I can feel our hearts beating in sync.
With that, we got another one. We're going to probably do some adjustments with the main things. we're going to go to the little map. We're probably going to do a couple of skirmishes. I'm just going to do the skirmish and then come back afterwards. So we're back with the goods. We're going to be getting some training with the emblems. Since we're doing a bunch of bond fragments.
What's your opponent?
Celica, warrior priestess, at your service. Be that strong.
Somehow I won.
And that strengthened the bond.
What are you doing, Celica?
Offering a prayer to Milla. You're welcome to join me if you wish.
And to get these, you mean 6 up to like level 10 bonds. Which, yeah. But these ones are at max right now. Probably gonna have these ones at level 5. Yeah, having lineage is a good idea if you're looking for special skills, which I would recommend it on someone that you're probably gonna have with you long term. Which for beginners, that would probably be Vander, since when people's playing this game, they'll be like, wait a minute, why is this taking forever just to get there? They will probably have it on the Divine Dragon character, Aaliyah, or whatever they call it, since you have any choice to change your name. You know what? You get the bond with Micaiah up to level 10.
Let's have a good match.
Pleasure.
You have to speak over it for Micaiah.
Threatening to foes.
Somehow I won. Out of curiosity, are there dragons in your world too?
Yes, we have wyverns and humans who turn into dragons, but they're not divine like you.
Those who have played, those who have played the Emblem game, reading it done, you probably know that, which I don't really know that since I never played that game. But also, we're going to. Oh, There's already 2 level A supports.
And the other day, you should know better than to run off when your superior is speaking. I swear, sometimes. No, this won't do. This is my fault. Glenn, have my apologies.
You. What?
Allow me to state it plainly. I have the highest of hopes for you. After all, someday I will confer all of my responsibilities upon you and your sister.
So then, how come you never trust me with any of the actual work?
This is the actual work.
But.
I ask you to help me with my steward duties precisely because I trust you. Sending letters, taking messages to churches. Mundane errands, yes, but critical nonetheless. It seems I never properly conveyed that to you.
I'm sorry, Vander. I guess I kinda jumped to conclusions.
No, the fault is mine. I failed to take your feelings into account. I am nothing if not grateful for your assistance. I hope this will not discourage you.
Not even close. I still want to be a great steward like you, so don't go too easy on me, alright?
Of course. I should say the same. If you have any concerns, don't hesitate to let me know.
Oh, this is fragrant. I've never had a black tea quite like it.
You enjoyed it then?
Louis, enjoyed is an understatement. I've sipped my share of tea in my life, but rarely have I tasted any of this caliber. I'm extraordinarily grateful to you for the privilege.
Pleases me that you are pleased.
Might I trouble you for another cupful?
Of course. I have an ample enough supply of leaves to brew another pot.
Thank you. Ah, what a joy this tea is.
The bliss on my princess's face makes it work.
Is something the matter with your arm?
Nothing, folks. Just a minor incident on my out to fetch the tea leaves. These tea leaves were not farmed. They arise naturally in the wild. The path to their native fields is treacherous to the ferocious beasts. Yes,
One of these beasts attacked you.
please do not let it trouble you. It is a surface wound, nothing. I would bear 100 injuries like it for the sake of these precious tea leaves. Now, fresh pot is ready for you. You'll come, please.
I've lost a taste for it.
Just exchanging the controllers here. That way then I can get some other ones charged up.
So, is there yeah, this boiled prawn, super good. You should try some. No thank you. I just had a rather large lunch. Chloe, you came for money, didn't you? Yeah, my parents are nobles anyway. We have that in common. I am a noble as well. Related to the royal family, in fact. I have never wanted for anything. And yet, tell me, how did you become a retainer? Well, I took the knighthood exam, and then I passed, and then I got this job. Wonderful. That means you possess the skills required of a retainer. I don't know how it works where you're from, but you're a retainer for a royal family too. I became a retainer not by virtue alone, but due to my family connections. And that feels wrong to you? If it were only a matter of wounded pride, I would not feel troubled. But my physical weakness could be a liability for His Highness, so I can't help but dwell on it. I see. Forgive me, but I must be going. I have somewhere to be once again. All right.
It was nice chatting with you. See you around, Strength.
Hi, TA. Your new batch of pickles ready. I used a mix of 3 vegetables this time. The thing
Is something wrong with them?
they didn't end up tasting very good. I'm really sorry, I shouldn't eat these. I thought the mix would work out, but it didn't. I'll probably have to start again from scratch.
Hey, Clan, don't worry about it. The taste isn't going to be a problem for me.
Why not?
I love the taste of the pickles you made, but I love the care you put into them even more. You didn't just make any old pickles. You knew they were for me before you even started, and it's clear that you put a lot of thought into how I'd like them. Your pickles do more than ease the strain on my muscles. Those good pickles soothe my soul, too. So, don't worry about the taste. I'll be happy to eat them anyway.
TA, that's really nice. Was that your stomach?
You heard that, did you?
So, when you said the taste wasn't a problem just now, were you speaking from the heart, or were you speaking from the gut?
I meant every word. Sheesh. Don't make me take it all back.
Oh, isn't it almost time for your workout?
Yeah, it is. Can I have a few pickles before I go?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Clan, come on. I told you that doesn't matter and I meant it. Now, let me taste the love.
Didn't need this other clipping right there.
We could talk about that secret potion incident. Oh, right! I can't wait to hear what I said. So, you said you were grateful to me and you respect me. An extreme amount, apparently. Is that all? Aw, you knew that stuff already. True. You're not shy about that. Gone out of your way to save me many times. But there was something else you said. Something about how, if it weren't for me, you would feel it. Yeah, that checks out. My family owns an alpaca ranch back home. That's all my hometown has. Alpacas and cliffs. To become a big hero, I don't have to leave. You opened the path for me to become that hero as your retainer. That's why I'm so rich. I see. Well, it's a shame that secret potion is gone. At least it wasn't a total loss. I was a bit embarrassed in the moment, but I got to hear your deepest, truest feelings. Yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed too, but I'm glad I got a chance to share my appreciation. Was that it? Did I say anything else? Now that you mention it, there was one last thing before you snapped out of it. You said you thought I was the greatest, but you trailed off before explaining why. What were you going to say after that? That's a tough one. I do think you're really great, Prince Diamond. For lots of reasons. I'm not sure what the deepest, truest reason is. Can I think about this for a while? Please do.
I get to fight beside Brodia's national treasure. What an honor. I'm looking forward to this, Roy.
No need to be that humble, Lapis. We both fight for peace. And I'm looking forward to it as well. Things. When we continue on in the next skirmish.
Glad you could join. I'm not much of a cook. I'll do my best. This is the recipe. The steps are confusing. It turned out better than I was expecting.
If I may.
You should take some with.
Like someone's coming in. Good looking.
I'm running late. How awful of me. I was trying to plan your breakfast. Then lost track of time. Bread with vegetables? With a roast as a main course? Or perhaps... Sorry to bother you first thing.
Citrine.
Could you tell me what sort of breakfast you prefer? I'll make sure the kitchen prepares it in advance next time.
Continue onwards. Yeah, we're gonna be doing another skirmish. Yeah, now I'll see you when we get back to the thumbnail. We have made an evening meal. Do the resting stuff.
Guess who did a bunch of cleaning? Oh, oops. The divine dragon's asleep. I should wait till you're up. Or I could clean up in here a bit too. Throw out the trash, do a little dusting. Oh no, the vase! is nice and clean.
Hmm. Let's check the supports. Bonds. Again, a bunch of A-rings.
All right, friend, what is it this time? I presume there has been some trouble with the task I assigned you.
Take care of that in a sec.
Well then,
Here, this is for you. It's my way of thanking you for, expecting the best of me.
what's this? A pack of frickets?
Yep, short for Fran tickets. Think of them as a big sorry for all the grief I've caused you. If you're ever feeling tired, there's a chore you don't want to do, or whatever, use a frigate. Day or night, no matter what it is, I'll zip right over and help you out.
Fram, while I have no children of my own, I imagine this is how it feels to be a proud parent. Thank you. I will be sure to use these frickets sparingly. They are quite precious, after all.
You got that right. As for me, I'll keep trying my best to make you proud. I'm gonna make mistakes sometimes, but with your help, I know I can get better. So keep teaching me to be the very best steward I can be.
Of course. Though you appear to be well on your way already.
Yep.
Wakey, wakey, Boucheron, the sun is rising.
Prince Alfred? Good morning. Are you on an early patrol?
Nope, no patrols for me today.
Then, why so early?
I wanted to make sure I'm here to see every part of your day.
You want to see my day? Whatever for?
To solve the mystery of those muscles, of course.
Come again?
You told me you don't do anything special to get that ball. Which means they must come from when you live your life. That's what I'm gonna watch.
All right. That makes sense. Of the sort.
I'm glad you agree. Let's get started. You just go and do what you do naturally. And try to forget watching everything.
Fine. If the prince doesn't mind, the first thing I'm doing with my day is going back to sleep.
Go ahead. Sit here and take notes. It's midday. Boucheron is reading a book. Not seeing how this is building muscle. Book isn't even a hardcover. Now he's crying. What a sunk. I think I'm onto something here. Fishing must be the key to those bulging muscles.
I've got you.
But that makes no sense. I sweat harder in the gym than he does sitting there with a pole. Sure looks like fun, though. I just don't understand. I watched you all day and never once saw you break a sweat.
I'm sorry you didn't get anything out of it. You've wasted your whole day on me.
Oh, I wouldn't call it a waste, and I got plenty out of it. It reminded me how nice it is to spend time with an old friend.
That's kind of you to say, Prince Alfred.
The only thing I regret is that I spent all day just watching instead of getting in there myself.
Well, you're welcome any time to join in my daily routine. You're right. It would be fun.
Yep.
Would these herbs be useful? Definitely. You have a good eye for this, Chloe. I can use those to relieve fevers. Oh, that's good, because I see a lot more growing just over there. Thanks for your help. Go ahead and pick a few more than usual. It's been really nice having you out here with me. Well, your medicine has been a big help to all of us, so I'm happy to return the favor. Still, it's very kind of you. Just be careful, okay? This part of the forest can get pretty dark in places. You're right. This is just the kind of forest that feels like it could be haunted. Haunted. Are you scared of ghosts, John? No, the idea of ghosts doesn't frighten me. Most children would say that just to sound brave, but you mean it, don't you? A ghost can't really do anything to you. No, what's much scarier to me is illness and injury, things that could actually end someone's life. Good point. In that case, we should gather more herbs so we can be better prepared for those things. Right. Many illnesses and injuries are highly treatable if you know what to do. You don't mind staying out with me a little longer, do you, Chloe? Of course not.
Now let's check the bond between Diamond and Roy.
Your ring was entrusted to my kingdom, Roy. So Brodia will be relying on your power.
I hoped this day would come. Leave it to me. Together we'll bring peace to your kingdom.
Anyways, we're gonna go again through the skirmishes. Trying to be two, not be two, equal, I'm gonna go with for this one.
Leave it to me. Lady Nadelgard,
Count on me.
Yeah, now and we're gonna do like, oh, I'll see you at Insomnia again. Yep, that's 15 skirmishes done. It's important to get these things because these things are helpful. Gonna go through talking to them. We basically have in between office and usual lunch, so you would want to avoid that.
This'll be just like mixing medicine. Okay, so if I add these two together, looks good. I think you'll really like this.
A hearty meal, tastefully presented.
Love this flavor. I set aside a little for you as well.
Go to looking for the ones that.
Not to hurt each other, okay? I'm Lapis. Get ready.
The next one should get us over the moat.
I'm, Jean. Should I really be here?
Etienne here, busting in once again.
Thought I had you. I think I've grown up a little.
That's also go through looking for one that's also like pretty close to. You agree with me in there since
I have been waiting for this.
this game like, that would be very helpful.
He say, with age comes wisdom.
For like over 45 minutes by now. Yeah. You're still here?
Divine One, I have to speak to you about sleep. The first time I saw you here, I was just a child. You still look exactly the same. Serene in your slumber. You woke. Even right out of bed, you look as good as ever. Flattery? No. I really mean it.
Going to the grotto. You have a bunch of oranges.
Nine. I can't do anymore.
What's wrong, Prince Allchrist? That was only 9 push-ups. You still have 91 more to go.
Yeah.
Was 100 too much to shoot for at first? Should we bring it down to 10?
No, don't do that. That would dismiss one of the zeros from the target number. I'd feel awful for that poor zero. Cut from the team because of a weakling like me.
Okay. Let's come back to push-ups later and move on to sit-ups for now.
Oh, all right. How many sit-ups should I do?
100.
Did you say 100? No, I can't back out or give up. I have to build muscles and grow more confident.
That's the spirit. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3.
I can't do anymore. My sides are being torn apart.
Prince Allchrist, you're 96 short of your goal.
I want to make it to 100. I really, truly do. But my body just can't do it.
That's a problem, all right. Why don't we take a quick break? Let me know when you've recovered.
All right, okay.
Is everyone seriously having August do the 300 or 500 or whatever it was? I think it was like 300 because of the 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 50 squats on the abs or something like that. Yes. Let's move on to the Telzina log to look for some skirmishes.
Dan.
I don't really want some. I don't really want some of these things to pass on our character.
What's wrong?
Yeah, once we go through here, actually, this is going to be it for the episode. I'll be doing this skirmish off screen, and I'm pretty sure next time we will be able to actually continue on with this story. See you guys then. Bye.